wears them.
Have you dared to think about winning the Heisman or winning the National Defensive Player of the Year?
I don't think about it. Definitely not the Heisman. I mean, it's unrealistic, so I don't think about those things. I'm just trying to get out there and provide a spark for my team and the defense.
Were you surprised you weren't named preseason defensive player, or did you assume it would be Jones? He was named it last year.
Yeah, he was named it in the postseason. He deserves it this year.
Is that motivation, or you don't need stuff like that to motivate?
No, I don't need motivation like that. My motivation is on the field, trying to get better.
I assume you're motivated to beat Northwestern. I was talking to those. Is that seems like maybe that's some of the unfinished business you guys have there?
Oh, definitely. Those guys have gotten after us since I've been here, and they beat us more times than we lost. Than we lost. So. Yeah, just trying to beat them one of these times.
Hey, you look around the room. I mean, you, Cameron Hayward, Ryan Kerrigan, some pretty good names. What do you know about those two guys, especially Cameron?
I know they're great players and they're hard nosed and they like to play defense. I mean, they're what can I say? But they're great players.
I was talking with Cameron, and it's really funny what Sue and McCoy kind of did for you guys as a help. You know what I mean? They re-elevated the defensive lineman as a force out there. Do you sense that too? That this is kind of like a good time to be a D lineman?
Yeah, definitely. Those guys open the door, and like I was saying earlier, they pretty much let everybody know that there's playmakers on the D line, not necessarily just guys that are out there just providing. I don't know, standing in the offensive lineman up and making the linebackers make tackles. We can make tackles too, and we can change the game.
Yeah.
If you look at Sue last year, I think he had a return for a touchdown. I think he had two of them, 2 interceptions.
Right. Yeah.
So there's playmakers out there, and there's guys that can change the game around with one play.
Do you sense? Is there more from I don't know what are you, 21 years old, but 22. Do you sense there more freedom defensively now than maybe a few years ago, even in college football, letting guys kind of make plays? You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You still got to take care of your responsibility.
Yeah, I feel like with offensive progressing and getting more complicated, there's a need for defensive linemen to make more plays and not necessarily just standing the offensive lineman up, but also making plays. So the linebackers will be making every single tackle.
So basically, especially against spread offense, offenses, you're kind of on an island. Everybody's almost on an island.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of options in spread offense. So if the running back, if the quarterback decides to pull it out, we have to be there to make the tackle. We can't rely on the linebackers to cover 20 yards.
Yeah. Do you ever, I was talking with Cameron, they actually, Ohio State broke down, the Texas-Oklahoma or the Texas-Nebraska game. He's watched Sue a little bit, saw some of McCoy. Are there players that you watch on video, not necessarily emulate, but just to see stuff? I mean, at your position.
This summer, I really watched the guys, the whole Nebraska defensive line on film, and I like to watch Brandon Graham from last year.
Yeah.
I love watching him play. I watched most of all his games this summer, and he just plays with an incredible motor, and he just gets to the ball. Even if the play is away, if he don't make the tackle, he's around it, and he's slapping his teammates on the helmet and telling them good job.
That's what I was going to say. You just. That's what I want to ask you. What stands out more about those guys? Is it obviously they have some great physical ability, but the guys you kind of named Sue. I mean, those guys. The main things they don't quit, right?
Just their motor for getting to the ball. I mean, it's their senior season, so they got guys coming from all ways and still put up a production like that. It's pretty good.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
You talk about last year when you were figuring it all out. I know you and Kirk talked, and I know that you were going to be. He thought you were going to be a first-round draft pick. When you sat down with your mom and your dad, what was the decision making? What was it like?
They pretty much put it on my shoulders, but by that time, I was thinking about it after the season wrapped up, and it took probably about 2 weeks to pretty much just know that I was coming back. It wasn't a tough decision. I was pretty much 99% sure I was coming back, and so just thinking about it and not having enough information on coming back, on taking the leap, I pretty much knew I was coming back.
I know there's that insurance that players can buy. Have you done that?
Yeah, I've done that.
Is that, how expensive is that? It's like $10,000 for every million. Is that right?
Yeah, something like that.
How far did you go with it?
I went a little far with it, but I don't think I'm gonna give the number out. But
that's okay. But you did that just to, and the odds are, season career-ending injury doesn't happen. But
yeah, exactly. But
does that make you feel? Does it take a weight off?
A little bit. To know that you have something in case you get injured, but I don't know, most guys do it. I don't think it's really that important, but you might as well do it to protect yourself. I mean,
Yeah,
you're coming
smart.
back to play again.
Can I ask you a few questions about Carl Klug? He said he's trying to get you guys to go hunting up with him or up in Caledonia.
Not happening.
Not happening.
No, I'm not camping outside anywhere, and I'm not using the bathroom outside anywhere. I'm going to stay indoors.
City kid?
Yeah,
What part of St. Louis did you grow up in? I know it's Webster Groves. I'm not sure what that's.
that's in the suburbs, but I grew up in the city.
Did you?
Yeah.
What was it like?
I mean, just like in any other city,
Yeah.
it's crime and stuff like that. But I live in a nice neighborhood, but I got bused out to school every day. It took about 10 to 15 minutes to get to school every day.
You had an older brother who died, right?
Yeah.
How did that? What was the circumstances there?
He was involved in some things that he shouldn't have been doing, and he got shot.
What was his name? What was his name?
His name?
What was his name? Yeah.
Anthony.
Anthony. And you had another older brother, or have another older brother,
Yeah.
who played quarterback for Webster.
Yeah, he
Grove.
played quarterback for Webster 4 years before I got there.
Yeah. And what's he doing now?
He's a elementary school teacher.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He recently got married, and yeah.
He was a big quarterback. I think your mom
Yeah,
told me.
yeah, he's big.
Like 6'5" or
No, he wasn't that tall.
Not that tall.
Probably about 6 foot, but he was a low. He was big.
You also, and this, I'm sorry, I'm bouncing around here. You played basketball against Tyler Hansborough,
Yeah.
and you didn't like it very well, did you?
It was actually it was fun. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't good getting Howard at times, but it was fun and it was a challenge. So it was one of the things you always remember.
How old were you when your brother died?
10.
10. So you remember it pretty well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that something you carry with you? Is it something?
Yeah. Sometimes it's motivation just knowing that him and my grandma are looking over me and pretty much just working for them.
I saw the shirt that your mom wore last year to the Orange Bowl, the one with you, and I think you're standing on a bunch of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about that shirt? Because you know what? I know you can't sell these things, but I think a lot of people, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's my first time seeing it. It's a pretty cool shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who made it and what?
I have no idea, but I know it's pretty cool. I mean, whoever did it, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Probably get a job with Nike or something.
Well, it was like an album cover, kind of. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, the artwork was that sharp.
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
How'd your mom
Pretty
get it?
funny. I have no idea. It's pretty funny though. It's pretty funny. She has a 4CA one too, one for the Michigan game. It's
Really?
It's pretty funny.
Is that a picture?
Huh?
Is that a picture one?
It's kind of a cartoon thing.
Is it a cartoon thing too?
Yeah.
Same guy did it, or do you know, or
I think so.
really? Do you know the guy, or
No.
does he send you T-shirts, or
No.
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 That's gotta be weird. I mean, people are making T-shirts about you.
There's a lot of weird Iowa people now. No, that's crazy.
Weird in a good way, though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Was it hard to see Amari and who was the other guy? Oh, Balaga. I know you and Balaga were close. Was it hard to see them go early? And did you fight the temptation?
I mean, every guy makes their own decision, and we're all individuals, and they were at a point in their career where they needed to leave. I know Mari had some trouble academic-wise, and as far as pretty much just coming back to school, getting kicked out, coming back to school, and things like that.
Yep.
So he needed to leave and needed to
And he
go
had
with his
a
life.
daughter, right? He had a daughter right after that.
Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that. And Balaga, he was in a point career where, I mean, he went 23rd overall, so it was pretty good for him.
Yeah.
Time for him to leave.
What else? Can you run through maybe what your highlight of last year was? What was your highlight play?
I'd probably say the Orange Bowl.
Yeah.
Watching our defense perform like that and on a big stage like that, and pretty much show to the nation that we can play some defense.
Last year, you know, with the cab thing, there was a racial element to that, wasn't there?
I mean, there was some words thrown out there, but I mean, at the end of the day, I not overreacted, but I reacted in a way that I shouldn't have. So, I mean, it was taken out the way that it should be. I mean, I should have been punished for, I don't know, overreacting.
It was the N-word, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And is that something that still it has to set you off? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it does. I mean, it's a racial slur, but I mean, some people out there use the word, so I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it again. I mean, being on the state exam, so now that I know how to handle it, I mean, it's a good thing. I mean, I regret doing it, but I wouldn't take it back because I think that's made me a better person.
And when you've come, I mean, Iowa's different than where you're from in St. Louis. Had you heard it much in Iowa, or did people been pretty good?
Not at all. I mean, that's pretty much my only time ever hearing it, so it's kind of it was a shock to me. And I never done with that situation before, but like I said, now I know how to deal with it, and it will never happen again.
And I have to ask this question. I know it's crazy, and I don't know how much you even know about it, but you had a stalker.
Yeah, I know well about that situation. Yeah, I had a stalker, a girl who, I don't know the words to use, but she got obsessed with me a little bit. And
Did she? No, it boiled over at a game, but what was it like? It wasn't just a game, I imagine.
no, it was pretty much months leading up to the game, or several months, 4 or 5 months leading up to the game, and I think that was the final straw where I just had to get it dealt with.
Yeah. Was it scary?
It was scary. I mean, dealing with that and not knowing what a person wants to do to you. I mean, as far as like violence or anything. So it was scary. It wasn't like kind of a fun deal or I have a stalker. It was I have a stalker. I need to do something about it.
What was it like for? I imagine. I mean, when you're in a game, could you hear what was going on?
Yeah, I heard the things that were going on. That's one of the things that scared me. You know, Kinnick behind the bench isn't that much room. So.
Right.
It scared me, and that was just kind of like the final straw.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you call the police?
I call the police every time
Oh, really?
another episode.
Is she gone now? Is she out?
Yeah.
Yeah, finally.
The police thing that did it.
Yeah.
You know, you got a stalker. You got a Penn State offensive lineman with his picture. I mean, it's just crazy. What's going on last
I'm a
year?
beautiful guy.
Just this last year, like Ryan Kerrigan was saying, he kind of enjoys being in your kind of being overshadowed by you because it takes the pressure away in a way. I mean, but it just seems crazy what's happened to you in the last year.
Yeah, there's some things, but it like I said, it comes along with being a good player. I mean, I wouldn't change it. I mean,
What do you remember from the Penn State game? Take me through.